Alright, today I'm going to do something I might regret. I'm going to be stepping into the Nether, the place where Minecraft stops being friendly. Lava everywhere and mobs that want me dead. And probably a 0% chance that I come back with anything. Let's do this. Well, to begin things off, me and the manfeombro were in a bit of a struggle. So we were at a point where we had somehow more diamonds than iron. So me and him decided we were going to need to build an iron farm. So I did some landscaping, got the materials, and got to building. While I was making the beds and stuff, the manfeombro was also doing stuff. He was bringing the villagers from the village. And he didn't realize he could connect the boat, so he was coming one by one. Eventually, we got all the villagers and finished our iron farm. But now it was time to build the outside, the structure. So low-key, I kind of got a bit lazy and I stopped midway because I really wanted to go to the Nether so bad. So I decided to go to my nearest lava pool, grab the obsidian needed for the build. I mean the portal. I was going to need it for the portal, and we basically just prepared, pretty much. I just got full iron armor, got some gold boots, a bunch of food, and that's pretty much it. The manfeombro did basically a similar thing, and after we built the portal, it was time to head in. And immediately, we were attacked by a ghast, and two of the fireballs ended up going inside the portal, so I needed to head back because my builds were all wood. If a single fireball touched any of them, they were cooked. They would light on fire. So I ended up put out all the fires. Luckily, it didn't seem as any of the builds did catch on fire. So we were good to go. Headed back into the Nether. The manfeombro decided to start trading with the piglins while I looked for a fortress. And he managed to get a dried happy ghast, or whatever you want to call it, which would be really useful for the future because we were going to need to maybe bring stuff here and there. So that was a pretty good find of his. And today seemed like the manfeombro's super lucky day because then he found a bastion. I went back to where he was, but then we both kind of died. So we both kind of got pretty upset after that. So the next day, we didn't really go to the Nether. We knew the items would still be there, like in the chunks. So as long as we didn't enter those chunks specifically, they wouldn't really despawn. So we kind of just focused on building the rest of the build that we had unfinished. But then we had some super random motivation and we felt like heading back into the Nether, because I thought we had a pretty good chance. So we found the same old bastion we died in, and we needed to grab the things before they despawn. So I kind of stupidly died falling into lava because I thought I saw Wembu or something. So the manfeombro did eventually manage to get the stuff. So he needed to get back to the base, so I went to the teleporting area, where I also got kind of bored, so I found this dried ghast while exploring for a bit, which was a huge plus, which meant that now we both had one. Where eventually the manfeombro did finally meet up with me. We duped the netherite template, and now we both also owned netherite upgrade templates. And for some reason the manfeombro didn't decide to dupe his template, so he kind of used this and ended up with none. So as a nice guy, I did be like, you know what, bro, if you need one, you can come to me and I'll dupe it. So after that, we pretty much focused on finish the iron farm because that was our current main focus. We also placed our dried ghasts inside water, so eventually they would grow up and become amazing for their transport. Where they also had finally grown up and I had put a harness on them, and I got reminiscence of my old forever world before it crashed. I literally have tears in my eyes, but that's not the main focus. I still had to finish building the structure of my iron farm, and it's not even the main focus of this whole video. And you know what's worse? We had just finished doing the roof and it was catching on fire because of the lava, which I didn't think about at all. So the only other way I had in my head that this was gonna have to go was make it pretty ugly, like right in the middle with stone bricks, which at this point I didn't really care about. I just wanted this thing done with. I wanted to go look for a fortress. This was wasting my time. So I'm not gonna waste your time with your guys' time on this either. I'm just gonna skip past this whole iron farm thing, and we're gonna move straight to whatever's best next. So me and the manfeombro decided to head on a journey to look for the fortress, where we came upon a bastion, and let's say the manfeombro stupidly fell in and died again, and I'm still laughing about it. Okay, I'm sorry. And then I looted some of the chests, waited for him, let him loot one of them, and we carried on a journey for the fortress. I also did get my first ancient debris, so that was a win-win for me. I don't know about manfeombro though. So after returning to my base and then coming back, I found a second bastion where I did. These black piglin brutes, they scare me way too much, bro. Like, they don't care if you have gold or anything, they're just too scary. So I had to go lock in and kill him. After I did, I looted the chest and I decided to get a bit too greedy. And I died. So I had to go back, grab all my loot. Eventually came back to base, put all that stuff back. And then I just pretty much focused on my next build, which was gonna be an enchanting house or room, whatever you wanna call it. Because we thought maybe an enchanting setup would give us the advantage we would need in the nether to be way more successful than we were now. And this was pretty much the end product of the build. They'll still need a few details, but this was pretty much the main thing. And I was pretty proud of this build specifically. I feel like I do better when I build smaller things than larger scale builds. So I began enchanting my first full set of iron armor and tools, as I was 100% gonna need them when going into the nether. And for some reason the manfeombro wanted to become weefies today. Yesterday was flame, today was weefies. I wonder what tomorrow is. So we both decided to make the spyglass. If you know, you know. And then we both decided to head into the nether, where we were gonna have to lock in and hopefully not die. By the way, I thought these dried ghasts were meant to be rare. Me and the manfeombro found like 7 each in the Soul Sand Valley area. Why were there so many? I still don't know. And then we hit our first wall. The manfeombro decided to jump in lava and take a dip for no reason. He died for stupid reasons. And now we were cooked. It was just me and we were way too far from the portal. There was no way I was gonna get back. So I ended up doing this as a lone wolf. Okay, yeah, let me stop singing. Yeah, okay. But yeah, you know, I had to stand up, you know, become the man of this server and save ours by getting the blaze rods, of course. Scared that I would die as well and I would lose all the stuff I had, I decided to make a chest and put the things I would like to take back to my base with, and maybe one random day I'll come upon this chest. I'll manage to take all my happy gods back with me. And eventually we found it. The Nether Fortress. I was so relieved when I found it. You guys do not know. So I went, nearly died to a wither like a stupid guy, and went to kill the blazes. But there was one problem. My tools were cooked. My pickaxe was almost broken. My food was super low. And if I tried to go back with this stuff, I would 100% die. So I told the manfeombro to come back and save me. He did try. Well, let's say he did try. So pretty much he kept dying and dying all over and over again. So I had one final option: ask one of my other friends. Where my boy Silvord decided to become the hero of the video. And he came and saved me from this dynamic hell. Where he also died. We don't talk about that, but then he decided to go and become the villain of the server instead. He decided to grab my diamonds, make a full set of iron armor, steal my loot, troll the manfeombro, and started rage baiting me and the manfeombro. Well, mostly the manfeombro, but he rage baited me with those diamonds wasted. I mean, I was gonna make armor anyway, but you know, I was trying to save him. And this is when absolute chaos began. The manfeombro decided to start chasing me for no reason. I didn't even know what I did. He kept on chasing me for some sort of reason. Then the skeleton horses started spawning everywhere. Things started to go crazy. I didn't even know what was going on. Like, I'm literally waffling right now. But I'm still confused on what I did to him. So, and to this day, I don't have an explanation. Then they both started fighting. And the manfeombro had my loot from earlier. And then they oh my days, I'm laughing but I'm also crying at the same time, bro. So they had beef and all of that. But eventually Silver died, left the game. I got my stuff back. The manfeombro got his stuff back. And that kind of marked the end of the video. So please do subscribe, do like the video. I try to put as much effort as I can as possible while trying to make people laugh. So I hope you guys did enjoy the video, and see ya.